So I'm going to be doing a story time about when a crazy person from YouTube came to my house. So this was a few years ago. It was like 2018. One night, me and my friend Victor, who was down the street from me and that, and we were like bouncing on my trampoline and listening to music. It was dark out. It was around 9 or 10. And when we went to go play like some music, like we were off the trampoline for a minute, and when we went to go play music, we heard there's a fence behind it's a chain link fence, by the way, that separates my backyard from the person who lives behind me's backyard, and we heard footsteps from like right behind it. And we looked at each other and we noped out of there. We went inside and we didn't really think much of it, but I just had a feeling that something wasn't right. And then, so skip to 2 to 4 nights later. I was chilling upstairs, and then this is one of my old channels, so you would not be able to find it because I deleted it. It was one of my old channels anyway. And I went to go live stream. That was before. This was 2018, like August 2018, like the end of August. And so like, you didn't have to have 1K or something like that to like live stream, So I was doing that. I went out on my front porch for like a minute or two, and all of a sudden, I hear 2 pairs of footsteps on the right side of my house. So there's like, say about 10 to 12 feet separating our house from the next house, and I heard the footsteps there, and there was 2 pairs, and I thought it was just my neighbors, but again, like, that gut feeling came that something was not right. Like, I had that gut feeling, like, something is not right. And so I went inside, and then, like, I was done. I finished my live stream, and I was sitting on my bed, and a rock was thrown at my window, and I didn't want to be seen. So I crawled past the window and like went down the stairs cautiously, told my parents, and then not that long later, I literally remember it could have been like a half hour or so later. So this person was here for a while and was stalking us for a few days. So, which is actually the scary part, like one of the most scariest things ever, because God knows when we had no clue they were watching us. They could have been watching us literally all along, like for the past few days, like between like the time. And so a half hour or an hour later, we were playing Wii, because just why not? And all of a sudden, my mom's car alarm goes off. It was, I think, 9:54. It could have been 10:54. And I think it was 10:54. It was either 9:54 or 10:54 that the car alarm went off. Which, keep the time in your memory, because we relate back to it later. And so we were just like, okay, well, that was weird, that was creepy, and I didn't have my phone with me, so I didn't check my phone. Kind of stupid. We were kind of already on edge after I told them about the rock and stuff, and the footsteps, and they were kind of like ready to call the cops, but I could not prepare myself for what was to come next. So I got cleaned up, ready for bed. My mom started at the bottom of the stairs, because I have 3 light switches to my room. One's in the other room, and then one's right there next to my window, and then on the steps, which I find relevant. And there was a text on my phone from a number the same area code as me, and it said, "Hi, is this Alexis? I'm a big fan and stuff." And I thought it was weird because how would they have my phone number unless it is like some serious hacking to find it? You know what I mean? And well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to tell you guys this, but I go by fake names because to protect myself, and it didn't say Alexis, it said my real name, like my real name. And I'm like, no, like how? And I literally flipped out, screamed for my mom, and at this point we were all ready to call the cops. And I don't think we did. We should have. Honestly, we should have. But about the phone, them texts went through the same exact time my mom's car alarm went off. The same exact time. Because when that car alarm went off, I took a note of the time. And I looked at the time the messages were sent, and it was the same exact time. It was 9:54 or 10:54. I can't exactly remember which one it was, but it was one of the two. And I remember everything clear as day. And I remember being scared to go to bed, not sleeping well that night at all, staying awake listening for footsteps. I'm pretty sure I didn't hear any. And I was just like terrified, but one of the most terrifying things about it too was also the fact that, well, they knew where I lived, but that was, you know, but another thing is, the footsteps could have most likely been the start of when they started showing up around my house. And also, there is a chance that the footsteps were not the first time this person came to my house, or these people, I should say, because there was 2 pairs of footsteps. And you would mostly, if you're going to do something like that, you would most likely have another person with you. And the way the texts were sent, if you're going to like try to break into a car, then why would you send the target a text at the same exact time? That is a risk of you getting caught, which I found that part kind of stupid, honestly. And if you're gonna do that, sending the text would slow you down, because like you're on your phone and stuff while you're trying to like do something basically considered a crime. So, and I remember just like not doing much for like the next few days. Like I was terrified. I forgot what day it happened on, but I remember it was sometime at the end of August 2018. I no longer have that channel. No longer have anything to do with my old channels, except for my guinea pig channel. And even then, you know. And also, I'm not the type of person that puts my phone number online, takes pictures in front of my house, and if I do, which is rarely, my address gets blocked out, because I find that stupid when I go on Instagram and see people who do that, or like have their like school name or stuff like that, because God knows that there's that one person that's willing to go that far, like this person did. Honestly, if you're watching this, I'm not doing it to give you the attention. I'm doing it to tell people how low you are. And I try not to think about it. I mean, a lot of one worse incident happened, but that's not what this. Well, if I told you guys, yeah. I don't know if I will ever tell you guys. I might, because I need to honestly get it out. But if you're gonna do something like that, honestly, I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but maybe I should. If you're gonna go break into, like, if you're gonna, like, do what this person did, and I don't know who it was, by the way, so, then you might want to get your head examined. I'm just saying. It's the truth. Because if you are gonna go that far, there's obviously something not right up there. Like, yeah, this could have ended way worse, possibly, or it could have just, you know. But either way, that was, even if this was some sort of prank, it doesn't seem like a prank, though. Like, it completely seems so real. It's honestly terrifying, and I try not to think about it, and a lot of scary things have happened in my life, especially the past 2 summers, which I'm going to do some more story times on. But the one, which was the worst, I don't know if I'm going to, for many reasons. But anyways, okay, wait, before I end this, I'm super sorry. I would just like to say, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The reason why I think there was 2 people was the footsteps. Never mind, I just went through. I'm super sorry, guys. I'm a mess right now. I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching, and bye.